Okay, hello. What we're going to be doing today, we're going to be changing a tire on this 2008 Kawasaki Concours 14, right? And it's actually very simple procedure that anybody else can do it. So first thing that what we want to do, Greg is going to help us out. We're going to put the bike on the center stand, which is located right over here. So go ahead.
Yep. Go ahead. It's a heavy,
Yep.
heavy way for me to
Yep. So yep.
Just want to make sure it's neutral.
Yep. Yeah.
Can't do it by yourself, but
Yeah. Okay. Okay. On 3, 1.
great.
Okay. So next thing, just come over here, Jacob. So next thing that we're gonna do, right? Right now everything is off. We're gonna remove the ABS sensor up here. Then what we're gonna do, we have to remove the caliper, those 2 bolts, and the caliper bracket bolt, and then the main bolt, and everything is gonna slide right off. Okay, so what we're gonna be doing right now, we are gonna be removing the ABS sensor, and this is a 8mm socket. Okay. Okay, this one just pops right off. Okay, I already loosened them off, so it's a lot easier. Okay. Okay, here we go. So ABS sensor off. Now what we want to do, we want to remove the brake caliper right here. 6mm Allen key. Okay, this one's already off. Okay. I already loosened this guy off also. Okay, now we're gonna pop the braking system, which is gonna come right down, just like this. That's what we want. Next, what we want to do, we want to loosen off this big guy, and this guy is a 10mm socket. Okay. Okay, it's almost off. Okay. Okay, good to go. This is what it looks like, and I'm just gonna place it right over here. And last thing, I already used the pliers. I took the cotter pin out. Here we go. We're gonna take the cotter pin. Okay. So now we gotta take the 27mm and loosen the bolt off. Okay. Okay, so the bolt and the washer. Okay. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, we're gonna push the axle out. Okay, so very simple. Okay, come on this side, show the people. Okay, so the axle is coming out this way, and all I gotta do is just pull it out. Okay, okay, here we go. Okay, bracket, you heard the bracket, that's the bracket that we need to take off. Now, there's a spacer right here. On this here, coming over. There's a spacer right here. We're gonna take this guy out, so it gives us a little bit more space. And all we gotta do now, we just gotta wiggle the tire, and the tire comes off. Okay, very, very simple. Okay, this is what it looks like. Okay, so what we're gonna do right now, we have the tire off. Now we're gonna take the air out. And take the valve from the inside and remove the air. Oh yeah. Okay? Okay, so this is all good. So next what we're gonna do, if you guys don't have a bead braking machine, then you got to come up with your own, but we have to break the bead, right? And since I do have a machine, soap and water, and we're just going to spray the tire. Okay, going to take this guy, place it right. Okay, here we go. That's it. Rotate it. So we have broken the bead on both sides. No, we don't need this anymore. Now we're gonna mount the tire up here. Right, there we go. Yeah, you're doing good. Because this will give me enough. That's okay. That's supposed to happen. Okay, good. There we go. Whoa. Okay. So now I've taken the tire off. Okay, so now we continue on. Now the second bead. Boom. Now this should come off. Oh, it's coming. Okay. Okay, here we go.
There it is.
Woo! Success! All right. Woo. Okay, now what we're gonna do here, we gotta clean off the rim, and here, and then in the second, we're gonna be applying. We're gonna put the new tire on. What we did, we cleaned everything off right here, which is pretty good. We applied a little bit of soap and water on the rim and on the tire. Also, what we did, we found out, we gotta know which way the tire is rotating. We know it's rotating this way. And also, what do you want to do? When you see the little dot up here, yellow dot, that has to be aligned with the valve, and that's what we're doing right now. So I'm just gonna put it up here and throw it in there. So we put the first bead. Now we're gonna put the second one. So we have the sensor right here. We want to start over here. Okay. So Greg, you're going to be up here. And what I'm going to do is small little bites. Like this. Okay. Yeah. You just keep on pressure. Sometimes you got to use your armpit. Okay. Okay. So we have the tire on. After a little bit of persuasion, now I'm going to put the valve back in. Right in here. Okay, here we go. All right. Okay. I'm going to put a little bit of fluid all over the tire, and now we're going to go and pump her up. Pump up the tire, we're gonna hear this thing 2 pops. Right, we're just gonna put this guy in. Okay. Come on. One more. Okay, here we go. Woo! Okay, we're good to go. Now we're gonna put the. So we have 40 psi in this tire, which is good to go. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna go and balance this guy, right? And everything looks good. The bead all the way around is good. We already put a little bit of fluid all the way around, and I don't see any leaks. So now, next, we're gonna go and balance this guy. If you don't have a tire balancing machine like this, you can also put beads, and you can skip this step. Weight, which is right over here. Okay, good. So now we're going to check the tire. Okay. Wow. Okay. We're going to go this way. See, this tire is perfectly balanced because I'm extremely good at this. Okay. So just come on over here. I just want to show the people. Okay, so we have a valve and we have that little dot. If you align this properly, you won't have to put any weights or beads. And that is the ultimate goal. Okay, so we're going to check one more time. And it's perfect. We're good to go. So continue on. We cleaned all the parts. I have greased up the axle right here with this particular grease right over here, just to make a zoom, that way people can see it. Okay. Also, we applied the grease right here on the splines up here, and the grease is also applied right here. So all we got to do right now is put the tire back on. So it's very simple, right? We're just going to go up here like this, very slowly, move the tire up. and then align the splines. So what's that? Oh, here we go. See, it popped in. You know, once it pops in, that means the gears are lined and we're good to go. Okay? So next what we're gonna do, we are just gonna put the axle slowly right through till we see it on the other side. Push the axle right through like this. Okay? Don't forget your spacer. Spacer only fits one way. Okay? Like this. Fit it right through here. Then what we're gonna do, we're gonna take our bracket. There's only one way this goes in. You can see the bolts for the ABS system. Okay, so it only goes one way. Just fit it right in here, nice and tight. Okay. Okay. That's it. Magic. This is the magic. This is where it happens. Okay. Now we're gonna put our washer, bolt for now. Nothing's tight. Okay. Next one, what I'm going to do is that we're going to take the big bolt right here. I'm just going to align everything right here. Okay. And it's good. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the brakes back on. Okay. Line everything. Okay, here we go. And we're going to put our 2 bolts. Okay. Everything is right now is nice and loose, and that's the way I want it. Okay. Okay, good. So now I'm not going to put the sensor in yet. I want to torque all the bolts first. Okay. So first bolt that we want to torque the axle bolt. Now we're just torquing the axle bolt, right? This is a 27 millimeter, and okay, so this is rotating. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a 14 millimeter on the other side, so the axle doesn't rotate, and we want to torque this to 90 foot-pounds. Okay, good. This bolt right over here, 46 foot-pounds for this guy right here. Okay, this one's good to go. So now we're going to tighten up the caliper mounting bolt right here, 18 foot-pounds. Good. Good to go. ABS sensor back in. Okay, now we're going to tighten up the ABS sensor. Just tight. Okay, since this is a 8 millimeter, and that's what we want. Okay. Okay. Okay, so the last thing, everything is torqued. Last thing we're going to do, we're going to put the pin back in. Okay. Okay, that way everything is good to go. And we're just going to move the pin on the side. Okay, good. Move this guy a little bit. Okay, good. All right, so what we have learned here in the last few minutes is how to change the tire on a 2008 Kawasaki, what is it? Concours 14. It's actually a very simple job, and anybody else can do it. If you like the video, please subscribe, give me a like, and hit the bell. And I'll see you on the next one.